Hello there world, this is Draken, and I'm going to be making several videos here because the anniversary has come out and there are major changes to the game. So the first one I'll be doing is the shop video. I'll just be going over everything we have in the shop, and I'll be pointing out a couple things that are just a real good deal. So we'll hop right in here. They've changed the menu up a bit. As you can see here, we don't have everything on the right here. I kind of miss having it over here already. Then instead they have everything over here. So I've already actually bought a Vizuri pack because this is the last event I'm spending actual money on, and hopefully I'll get Yuna and Orin, but we'll see how that goes. Let's hop over to the shop. The next video I make will be my summon video, as well as going over the banners for you, and might as well buy those. Dates. Oh, we're gonna buy 5 of those and really hope we get her. I'm not investing into this yet though, because it's pricey for him, and as you see I don't have that much of his. So let's not worry about the regular shop. The Final Fantasy X collaboration shop, which is 41 days long, so there's quite a while for this shop. There is a good chunk of time, so even if you don't get the units right away, you might get them later on. The first up is this Final Fantasy X unit training pack. It's 120 shards for either Titus or Yuna. I kind of wish they would also have like Orin on it as well, but I'm assuming he'll get his own pack after they're done their first week of these guys, right? Or maybe 2 weeks with how long this is going. It might be 2 weeks before we see Orin actually come out. And then the limited to 3 training packs. So even though these guys do have their 120 EX, get quite a bit of their shards. Honestly, you might have to put some paid viz into it though if you're looking to get them fully limit broke. However, the 9 step they have for them is really nice. Titus's packs are limited to 5, so they're really letting you get him with the paid and with the regular viz here. However, that's 10k viz, and if I was doing just that, I would not have anniversary 30-day limited pack. What's that give? 400 probably each day? Yeah, 400 and then 10, 20. I might buy this because this is a good deal. So many good paid viz. I'll buy that tomorrow or something. The premium pass is something people shouldn't pass up on either. It's basically everything all the other passes were before, all rolled into one. So compared to those other ones, you can't really go wrong with it. There's a ton of new changes though, so that shop, nothing super major game changing in it, but it is nice that they're at least giving you more shards you can buy here. However, you still need the viz to be able to buy them, right? The first anniversary shop here has a couple nice little updates in it. Select unit pack, I might get that, and I might just use it for Raldor. It doesn't come with anything too fancy, those don't really matter, you're just paying for the select unit. I might just not though, and wait for Raldor at a different time. Most of my money and everything's going to Final Fantasy X, and they have a lot of these deals in the shop right now, and it kind of sucks because I really want a nice lance, but I don't know if I want to put any points into this right now. And it's 3000 viz, and you get a +5 weapon though, so if you are starting out and you have a bunch of disposable viz, there's a lot of different weapons coming in here you could get and not be too upset about. First anniversary celebration vision card full enhancement pack. I would recommend if you do not have these already. However, we were just given a ton of this too, so you can also just kind of pass on that because we have a ton of this stuff now. So it's not a bad deal if you've never had it before, and if you for some reason went through all yours already, it's okay to get that. Job enhancement pack 4, standard trash, same with all the other ones. Drawer unit awakening limited to 5. Okay, you don't need those either. Vision Card Enhancement Pack. They're a worse version of the other one we saw. Any of these ones you can purchase because they're paid money, and you do get 75 of these blue spheres, so it's a little less grinding if you want, and they just gave us a billion gil, so there's no reason you should be out of money. And same with this, I always buy these. These ones are always good. I said that probably every video I've had here, and you can purchase everything else you need with the addition of the Vision Card alternative rainbow spheres. Blanking on the name they are called, but we have a way to level up our vision cards besides rainbow vision spheres now, so that's very nice. Daily unit training pack, 365 paid. First anniversary, select ultra rare unit shards, 360 viz paid. And it gives you shards for most people. It's unfortunate that doesn't include Titus or Yuna. However, when you're looking at most of these, this would definitely be most well used on Gilgamesh or Ruinstern. I may buy it just to put some into Ruinstern because that's not a bad deal. Those are where you get the most bang for your buck out of those. Daily Earth Pack 2. You know what? We get those extra large, but we did get a ton of these, so unless you're very low on these and you don't have select summon tickets, I might just pass on that. I don't have a specific thing I need. 160, yep, that's a good deal. Nothing wrong with that deal right there, that's a must-have. Even this one, you know what? 365 paid. The paid viz is super cheap right now for the first anniversary, so it's not a bad deal to pick some of those off. First anniversary celebration pack, it's one paid viz. Crap. Definitely getting that. These are all one paid viz. This is definitely making you want to buy some of the paid 10 vision spheres for one paid viz. I'll never buy those for more now because of this shop. It's ruined me for probably a lot of these things. As soon as I buy something for a cheaper amount in this game, I then never buy it for the higher priced amount. So I probably won't be purchasing a lot of things in the shops going forward. Every one of these deals in this shop seems to be a pretty good deal. It's just one paid viz, and you're getting Orbs of Envisionment. These are what you want for your vision cards. And they're what I really am happy about getting in this one. Guild Barracks Provisions, sure. I mean, why not for one paid viz? So I'm wondering if they're resetting these each day. First anniversary, one vision shop, so I'm pretty sure they're going to have more of those coming out. They have a lot of shops here right now. So Dragon King Bahamut, he is double cost vision card. So be prepared to invest heavily into him if you are trying to get him. And if you don't know, never go for these on their own. They are not worth it. But you can always pick these up pretty easily. They're not too hard to get. Featured Unit Shop. Aldoa, Stern, Rob, Old Leonis. I believe these are all the units that are awakened again. To the 120, they have the potential to get up there. They have some of the Exorcist and Winter Holiday cards. I really want the Winter Holiday card and the Exorcist card. However, because it's Final Fantasy X, we all know what we're all trying to get here. We're trying to get the Final Fantasy X. So, if you don't have any of these packs here, they're all decent to get earlier on because they give you 50 of these, which help you awaken units. However, if you've been playing for a while, you've probably bought a little bit too many of those and don't need them anymore. I still buy these things. Kind of bought that one before I actually looked at the amount I had. I tend to just kind of buy them out of reflex lots of the time. At 200 I could use a few more. Why not, right? They're not hard to afford right now because of how much we did get. We are rolling in the money. We do have quite a few more things to go through for the shop. There's still a lot. This card, oh yeah, this shop is just garbage trash. Throw it all out unless you want these shards. These are the only ones or something. This stuff, don't worry about it. Never do the paid for these. That's just ridiculous. You paid for a lot better things right now. So Final Fantasy X event medals. So these are what we'll be getting for doing the events. Rainbow Vision Spheres. So now we're seeing the extra awakening for the special job level stuff. They'll be kind of pitching holing us with some of this. However, there will be ways to get it. Some of it may be locked behind a paywall. Lots of it will be probably locked behind summonings. Orb and Envisionments, I would suggest picking those up every time you can. 80 doesn't seem like a lot considering how much they did just give us. Azure Imbued Fragments, I'm thinking I'm getting pretty close to enough of those to have everyone max, but you might want to pick those up while you can. Of course, Titus is a job level stuff, you want that. Same with Yuna's. It's limited to 27. There's a reason. That's because you need a lot of those when you're leveling up their jobs all the way, so you definitely want to pick those up now if you're going to be getting them. I mean, what else is there going on here? You don't really have to worry about too much for the skill snappers they probably have at the bottom here, but you know what? Still grab it anyways. I mean, it's pretty much the easiest way to get money here. Final Fantasy Summon Medals A. It does not look like they have a pity 40,000 viz, you get the unit to pull on these, which lots of times they do have for the summon medals. They aren't giving you that out here, so there is no 100% way to get Yuna. She is not a guaranteed unit no matter what you do. Even if you throw money at it, you could still not get her. First anniversary medals. So clearly you're going to want to be putting your anniversary medals into your limited time units. Because if you put it into something else, you're going to regret it. I also believe, yes, this is something you need to be very aware of. Right now, I've noticed that in this shop, earlier I was watching Dig's stream, and he noticed this. Gilgamesh, who is normally a double cost for some reason, isn't right here. I believe it's the same with Ruin Stern. Yep, he is the same. And I noticed when I was in the barracks earlier, when I put those two units into the little barracks chamber to get your shards, they were getting the same rate as a regular ultra rare. So I don't know if they're going to patch the barracks later, but throw those two guys in there right away if you want to get them kind of faster. It would be nice if this wasn't a mistake, so I'm probably going to put some of these medals into Stern here, because I would like to get him up. And they do have a thing for 200 medals for a reasonable amount. Zuvius, let's see if they added... Not look like they added any Final Fantasy characters to the Exuvius medals, which I was, let's be honest, a little bit hopeful that they would add some of their shards into here. I did build up quite a bit, just in case. So might as well purchase those just because. Global festivals, oh, I still have these kicking around. So this is how it should look normally, is you should still have them like this. They should be 2 cost for these guys, which makes you kind of not want to go for them, right? But that's not how it is right now. So I'll have to make some decisions, figure out which vision cards or units I want to get up with those medals as well. And let's see if there's anything in the friend medal shop. Probably not. No, nothing special, but Cherie can get more shards for her. She's the only one I really need to get up there. Arena, nope. GP, nope. Gold medals, probably not as well. Whisper's the one I'm mainly getting out of here, and then it would be Luartha afterwards, but I'm going to run out of guild medals. This, I believe... Oh, wow. They actually don't have the... Thought they would have the limited time units in this metal exchange shop. But they do not, so it's rather unfortunate. They don't even have the EX units guaranteed to be in here, which I was kind of hoping they would. Is this what I was saving these up for? I mean, eventually it'll come to rotation where these guys will be the ones you get for your 120, so it's still worth saving those up. Nothing special in here. So that's the entirety of those shops. The regular shop has the special shop, which I will also go over here quickly. Because it's a good deal for pretty much all of these anniversary packs. $64 gives you 6,000 paid. Normally that's 120. For once, they're 50% off. I'm actually going to say is correct compared to their previous prices, right? Normally they lie out the asshole about what they say is like 95% off and then they charge like 3,000 viz. It's like there's no fucking way that this normally costs like 40,000 viz for like a garbage little 100 EXP cubes and a couple other derpy little items. But for this, they actually do have a decent amount. Like that's $10 for 2,000 paid, 1,000 free. Like that almost makes doing the Unipole reasonable. I'll be actually doing that next year when I go over, you know, the summon banners here. I'll be making that video right away here. So I'll call this video good here, and I'll start up the next one right away.